Hello, Internet. James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based strategy game Mayan Death Robots. Game is similar to Scorched Earth or Worms, where it's an artillery-based game where you try to launch projectiles at the opposing team. Game features campaign mode, which is fairly lengthy, but I found really annoying because in some of the levels they introduce these mid-level bosses, which are basically there just to extend the game and really just annoy both players on both sides. And I honestly kind of quit playing through the campaign because I just got frustrated with the way that the game changed in the middle of each level. There's also quick matches, which is what I'm going to do against the AI. There's also versus mode, but it's only on the local machine. There's no online multiplayer, which is pretty disappointing. So I'm going to do a solo match against the AI here. I'm going to just pick a map at random. You can see there's a pretty good number of maps too, although there's no random generation of maps. So we'll just have it pick one for us. Scorched Earth, ironically enough. Game Feet has both controls for the keyboard and the gamepad. No mouse support at all, although there is a mouse cursor on the screen, which is kind of odd. And the keyboard controls, which is what I'm going to use, are pretty sluggish. It's difficult to aim, especially because there's a time limit into how quickly you have to aim your weapons. And it really just gets frustrating in trying to get things going the places that you need them to go. So we'll do this here and then pick our person. There's a couple robots that you unlock through the campaign, additional ones. Each little robot has only two primary weapons. Now there are some special weapons that'll randomly crop up during the game, but there's only two weapons for each guy. And there's some that are good and some that I completely despise. And it's really just a matter of your preference. I'm just going to pick... actually, I kind of like that rocket guy, although I kind of want to show somebody different, so we'll just pick this guy. Alright, so the objective is to destroy the enemy cube, not actually kill the enemy. Killing the enemy, all that does is basically make them lose their turn. You can see there's these little Mayans going around. If you blow them up, that increases the radius for your weapons. So you can see here I only have a rocket and a grenade, whereas the other guy has a flare and a nuke. And then other than that, you can jump or you can build Tetris-style things. So I'm just going to aim straight for this guy. You can see there's a little countdown timer to aim, and use the arrow keys to kind of aim. So we blew all those guys up. And him. So we're just going to kind of keep rocking it over. You can see that you're allowed to build first before the projectiles launch. I'm just going to kind of hammer away at this guy. Alright, I'm going to build now. You can rotate the pieces with space. And let's do that. Let's do that to make him re-aim. Now, if you do place something, that loses your turn. That spends your turn there. I'm going to get nuked here a little bit. So we'll do a rocket. Try to, anyway. There we go, got him there. Let's do a grenade. Kind of launch it right in there for you guys. Almost. Now you can't move during your turn, which is weird. All you can do is jump. This is what I'm going to do right now. Jump up here. So there's no movement like there is in Scorched Earth or so. And you can see how fast-paced the game is, which makes the control scheme even more frustrating. I'm going to start building here. Build over him. And then kind of isolate this thing over here. You can see you can build on top of existing structures, but you don't get kind of the full brunt of your work there. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. This guy, this is why I usually play as the other guy. And I randomly got shot in the middle of my turn. Don't really understand that. And there's a lot of like randomness in the game. Like I mentioned before, there's these bosses that'll like shake up the screen or like eat things. There's our little random special weapon. And because you can't move, the game just really kind of drags on. Just gonna blow him up, and there goes my thing. I gotta build. This thing's gonna die. He has a much superior weapons. That's my turn. I cannot get at this guy's thing because of my weapons here. I'm just gonna have to try to go after their little guys and then increase my exploding radius. I think is what my strategy is gonna be. I'm basically dead. Yeah, I'm dead now. I lost. So yeah, that is it. We'll play one more since that was so quick. Try to pick somebody else. Like I said, and in the campaign it's even crazier because you know, there's like one earthquake, one like this giant guy that just shakes everything. It's just so frustrating to try to, you know, aiming's hard enough as it is without, you know, outside influences. Let's pick some. I hate this banana guy, so we'll not pick him. I don't think I like him either. It's hard to remember who it is because it doesn't tell you what the weapons are, and I have a hard time trying to keep track of which guy's which. So we'll see what this guy has. Hopefully nothing useless. Yeah, good. Alright. So what do I have with this guy? This is the push-pull guy, alright. So I'll do that. Still haven't really noticed the difference between push and pull. Yeah, this guy's weapons are bad too. Like I said, there's like the one nuke guy. I really like him. Two of that. Alright, let's build. Alright. I really don't get the difference here. Yeah, got that guy. Yeah, I'll do a build. Yeah, I activated the little snowman for him. Sure, let's do a snowball. Why not? It's gonna try to block him. Oh, cool. No, he's dead. These weapons are terrible, though. Like, how am I ever supposed to get all the way up there? That guy's weapons are bad too. Diggers and crawlers are. I mean, it's just some of the weapons are just way overpowered compared to other ones, or maybe I'm just not using them right. Yeah, well, there he's doing something. I think I'm gonna lose again. Where is this guy even at? I think I'm just gonna jump, actually, is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, awesome. Did I select my thing already? So like I say, you see there's just things to annoy you. I mean, that's basically it. You know? It would have been just fine to have like a basic artillery game. But now there's these things throwing snowballs at me that's gonna kill me. You know, only having 2 weapons is also very restrictive. Anytime you want? Well, shoot, if he was smart, he would take forever to place it because the counter doesn't start until he's done. Yeah, and I died anyway, so whatever. Oh, I don't know where to go. This here. I'm just going to do pull rockets all the way across. And he's going to just do that. And then randomly your weapons will like will affect you. I haven't touched his core yet. Random weapon time. Chain grenade. And I'm dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, 0 for 2. I've had enough, to be quite honest about it. You know, there's just too much randomness in this game to really make it enjoyable. The game doesn't have any online multiplayer. The campaign introduces these mid-level bosses, which just serve to annoy rather than serve up a fair challenge. There's no tutorial or really explanation on what to do other than just playing it and figuring it out. There is a decent selection of maps, but there's no randomly generated maps to play on, so it kind of reduces the replay value a little bit. There's no mouse control, so you have to rely on some sluggish keyboard aiming. You know, it does have a little bit of an innovative thing where you have to destroy the core rather than the other enemy, but having a limited arsenal, because you only have 2 weapons based on which character you choose, and not being able to move without using a turn, really decreases your strategic flexibility in the game, and really makes it, you know, a lot of luck rather than skill in, trying to defeat all the enemies. So it's a game that, in its current state, I can't recommend. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.